Hey guys, LunaSpawn27 here, and I guess some of you guys probably know by now that I haven't been making any videos lately, especially any chapter reviews. But here's the thing, I'm not doing okay. Some of you guys might know about this by now if you've been friends on me on Facebook, but for those who haven't known about this, I just want to let you guys know that the reason why I haven't been making any videos lately is because I've been losing the drive, the motivation to make videos, and it's all because of what's been going on in my life. A month ago, I was hired at a fast food place for part-time, which I was so happy because I finally got hired after months of job searching. Now, I gotten used to the lunch rush, even though it can be a bit stressful at times, especially when you have to be really fast, but I've gotten used to it. The coworkers are nice, the customers are alright. It's just one problem. My boss. He is an asshole. I know some jobs have bosses that can be complete jerks and you try not to take it personal, but I can't help it with my boss here because he's been constantly ragging on me for not doing anything, just standing there, even though I have been doing something. He just sees me when I'm either finished or in the middle of something. He's also disappointed in me not being very fast enough, especially when I'm trying to do two things at the same time, even though I have been giving it my all, my 110% at this job. And what's worse is that he has such high expectations for his employees. He raises the bar so high that you can barely reach it, and it seems that no matter what I do, it's not good enough for him. It's not just me who feels this way. Other employees have felt this way. And in fact, when I started working here, 3 employees left. And they all say the same thing. It's because of the boss. Also, still to this day, I keep messing things up. I keep making rookie mistakes, and I try to explain myself, especially to my boss, but he wouldn't let me talk. One day, he was talking about me in a negative way in front of not only the customers but also in front of our new employee, to the point where I just snapped and asked him to speak in private. But he kept avoiding me, and by the time I finally got to speak with him in private, he was the one who's doing the talking, and he wouldn't let me explain my situation, try to defend myself. I don't know if that's how bosses are supposed to be like in fast food places, because if that's how they are, then I never want to work in a fast food place ever again. Especially when it's with someone who won't even let you explain the reason why you made that mistake. Let you explain and talk. But of course, I have to stick with it, at least until I can find something that's better. And I could handle this. I could if it's just one other problem that I've been dealing with, and it's with my own family. Things between me and my parents haven't been very good for the past couple of months. Probably started sometime when I graduated from school, which was in February. My parents have been trying to help me to get a better job, at least based on my field of study. But the way they've been doing it, it's just making things worse. It's making me feel awful. For months, I have been constantly lectured and criticized by my parents about what I've been doing with my life, how I should change for the better. I go through this almost every single goddamn day. And every time I just keep thinking, shut up, shut up, shut up. But I don't say it out loud because I'm scared that I will say something that I'm going to regret for the rest of my life, and then I might hurt them. They think that these little speeches of theirs is going to motivate me to find a career that's good for me, but it's not. It's just not helping, and it's just making me feel even worse. I keep hearing things like, what are you trying to do with your life? You have to keep making changes. What you're doing with these videos, talking to people online isn't gonna help. Yeah, they now know that I make videos on YouTube, and they say that, oh, YouTube videos is not your life. It's not part of life. It's not gonna help you get a job. It's a complete waste of time. Well, you know what? I don't care if they don't like me making videos. I like doing them. It's fun to do. And I get to meet and talk to other people who have made videos before. And some of them I've become good friends with, who I can no longer tell them who I'm friends with, whether they be in person or online, because there would be one thing about them that they wouldn't approve on, and wouldn't like the fact that I'm friends with them. Even though they are good people. Which, funny thing, actually happened a while ago when my mom found out that a close friend of mine was different. And her opinion of her completely changed, even though she met her before, even though she knew about her. But what's worse is that they've been constantly, ever since I've gotten older, comparing me to other people who they think are better than me. Saying, why can't you do what they're doing? Why can't you be more like them? And I fucking hate it. I hate being compared to other people who they think are better than me. I don't hate the people, I just hate them comparing me to others. And this happened to me last weekend. My dad compared me to my friends who he barely even knows, saying that out of all of them, I'm the worst out of them. And that was on the same night that my family and I were going out for dinner because it was the last weekend my younger brother came home. And that hurts. That really hurts. My dad has also been trying to get my younger brother to find work for me in Edmonton, even though I said many times I don't want to go. But he doesn't give a damn. He just thinks it might be good for me, even though I said many times I don't want to move. Whenever the whole family is in one room, whenever we start talking, the subject somehow goes to me. The subject would be about me, and it would be just some way that my family would just criticize me in some way, shape, and form. Whether it be me not finding the ideal job, or me just anything about me. Just anything about me that they would try to criticize or lecture at me at, especially in front of other relatives. I tried many times to talk to them about this, of how I honestly feel, but they wouldn't either let me talk, or they would just criticize me even more, or just say some sort of speech that would make me feel sorry for them. It's gotten so bad to the point where my home doesn't feel like home. Here at home and at work have been affecting me emotionally and probably even physically. I go through nervous breakdowns, I go through emotional breakdowns. There are moments where I cry and I can't stop crying. I get so nervous that I tremble and shake. A single mistake can lead to a complete disaster where it just affects me so much. There are times where I don't even eat properly, or times where I can't sleep, and when I do sleep, sometimes I keep getting these really bad dreams. Hell, I even cry myself to sleep. I feel like I'm letting a lot of people down. My coworkers, my parents, my entire family. I can't seem to be meeting their expectations no matter what I've been trying to do. I feel like an outcast in my own family, not only in my own family, but also in my own community. The community based on my heritage and culture, because I'm not like the girls from my own culture. And that's why I like being with my friends and talking to people from the YouTube anime community, as messed up as it can be sometimes, I will admit. But despite that, it makes me feel like I belong somewhere, like I'm a part of something, and that it's okay to be me. Which is why I'm making this little update to let you guys know what I've just been going through. And again, I apologize for not making any videos as of late. Also, those 2 copyright strikes weren't really helping my mood. But once things, start to get better, and when I'm actually, in a good mood in one of these days, I promise that I will at least try to make a video. I want to, at least, because I owe you guys that much. So yeah, I guess that's basically it for me to say. If you guys want to know more, you can just message me on my Facebook fan page or message me on YouTube, whichever. I know this is way personal for YouTube, especially for me, but I just feel like I should share something. And I just hope you guys understand what I'm going through. And so yeah, that's basically all I gotta say right now. Thank you guys for at least listening and understanding. So I hope I'll see you guys later, and hopefully I will be in a better mood. So until then, see ya guys.